Welcome back to Treasures from the Purans, a treasure chest of fascinating stories from the Puran genre of Indian literature. The curated stories in this series are from Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, which I have adapted for this podcast. I'm Valentina Trivedi, bringing you treasures from the Purans. Srimad Bhagavatam Punyam Nanakhyan Kavanvitam Dvaipayanamukhodbhutam Panchalakshana Sanyutam Shrinvatam Sarvapapagnam Shubhadam Sukhadam Tatha Itihasamidam Punyam Kirtitam Muni Sattamaha. Anybody who hears this Srimad Bhagavatam, endowed with 5 characteristics and filled with various anecdotes that came out of the mouth of Vyasa, finds all his sins destroyed and attains peace and blessedness. O Munis, this holy history has thus been described to you. In the last episode, you listened to how Princess Shashikala refused to go to the Swayamvar hall. The anxious and deeply worried King Subahu went back to the Swayamvar hall and informed the assembled kings of his daughter's refusal to come there. "O noble ones," he said, "if I chastise my daughter, she may take the extreme step and commit suicide. You are all wealthy, capable and merciful. You don't deserve to marry my disobedient daughter. Please have mercy on me." A stunned silence prevailed in the Swayamvar hall. Then Yudhajit, with his eyes reddened with wrath, stood up and said, "O king, you are a fool. Why did you not think the matter through before inviting us? Are you going to now insult us all by giving your daughter away in marriage to this helpless, worthless Sudarshan, in the presence of such mighty kings?" Bowing his head, King Subahu chose to remain quiet. "If you go ahead with this plan, I will first kill you, then Sudarshan, and then get your daughter married to my grandson. This is my firm resolve," Yudhajit thundered. Kulam vittam balam rupam rajyam durgam suhirjanam Drishtva kanya pradatavya nanyatha sukhamrichati Parichintay dharmam tvam rajanitim cha shashwatim Kuru karyam yatha yogyam ma kritha mati manyatha. When a man gives away his daughter in marriage, he must consider family, wealth, army, appearance, kingdoms, forts, and true friends. Otherwise, there is no surety of happiness. Think it over and act according to your dharma. "O king," he continued, "all the kings here are of noble lineage and command impressive armies. If your daughter were to choose any one of them, there would be no quarrel." King Subahu returned to his palace to try to convince Princess Shashikala again, warning her that if she did not choose someone else, there would be unnecessary bloodshed and Yudhajit would kill her parents and Sudarshan. Shashikala replied, "Sandehe naiva majjami murkham krityamidam yataha maya sudarshanah purvam dhrita chashrethasi nanyatha." "O father, hearing your words, I am submerged in an ocean of doubt, for what you suggest is the act of a fool. The mind is the source of both virtue and vice. If I have already selected Sudarshan mentally, how can I choose another? Please make arrangements for my wedding with Sudarshan, the mother of the universe, chanting whose name destroys one's sins, Devi Bhagavati, will protect us. And if Sudarshan were to die battling the kings, I would die with him. Hearing his daughter's words, King Subahu resolved to proceed according to her wishes. Returning to the Swayamvar hall, he requested the assembled kings to return to their camps, assuring them that he will perform Princess Shashikala's wedding on the morrow. Tomorrow we will gather here again, he said, and whether by fulfilling a feat that requires strength or by choice, we will complete the Swayamvar ceremony. The kings trusted Subahu's words and returned to their camps. Meanwhile, Subahu started making arrangements for Shashikala's wedding. At the appointed time, the princess was brought into a well-concealed, guarded chamber, where the priests were chanting the appropriate Vedic hymns. Then the bridegroom Sudarshan was escorted there and made to sit on a Vedi or platform. King Subahu then offered him Achmaniya, or water for rinsing the mouth, Arghya, or auspicious offering of flowers and rice, Padyam, or water to wash the feet, 2 silken cloths, cows, and a pair of earrings. Then the bride, bedecked in wedding finery, was seated at the Vedi. The sacred fire was lit, all the related ceremonies duly performed, and Shashikala and Sudarshan were married. King Subahu gifted his son-in-law 200 chariots, well adorned with horses and quivers full of arrows, 225 elephants bedecked with gold ornaments, 100 gold-bedecked maids, 1,000 servants armed with weapons, 2,000 of well-bred Sindhu horses, 200 sprightly camels to be able to carry heavy loads, and 200 carriages filled with food grains. Then he bowed before Sudarshan's mother Manorama and said, "O noble one, I am at your beck and call now." Manorama replied, "O best among kings, may your clan prosper. By giving him your daughter in marriage, you have made my son great and strong like the Sumeru mountain. I don't have words enough to sing your praises for the happiness you have given me." Subahu folded his hands and said, "O Devi, I would be very happy if you ruled my kingdom. I will become the commander of your forces and guard your kingdom. Or you can take half my kingdom and stay here with your son. I don't want you to live in the forest anymore." "I have offended the kings," he continued. "I will try to appease them, but if they are not satisfied, I will try to sow seeds of dissension among them, and if that too fails, then I will face them in battle. O noble one, victory or defeat is in the hands of destiny, but victory comes to those who are on the right path, and defeat to those who choose the wrong path. Why then should I worry?" Manorama replied, "O king, may you be blessed with good fortune in all you undertake. I will not stay here. My son Sudarshan will claim his rightful place as the king of Ayodhya by the grace of Devi Bhagwati. I have no doubt about it. Please give us permission to depart now. May Bhagwati Bhavani shower you with blessings." When the next day dawned, the visiting kings found out about the recent developments and were livid. They met up with each other to plan what to do. "We have been disgraced," they roared. "We will kill this disgraceful Subahu as well as Sudarshan, who is completely unfit to marry the princess. Then we will take away this kingdom and the princess. We cannot return to our homes with this disgrace stamped on our foreheads." As they were fretting and fuming, King Subahu arrived and said, with folded hands, "My daughter, after all, chose Sudarshan. Please let this matter drop now. I have come to invite you all to the wedding feast." At this, the enraged kings told him, "We have eaten. You had better go back to your palace. We will do as we see fit." A fearful King Subahu returned to his palace as the gathered kings started planning their next move. They decided that they will block the passage of Sudarshan as he tried to leave Benares with his bride and kill him, abducting Shashikala. Some of the kings who were opposed to the killings still decided to stay on and watch this gory spectacle. As the kings organized their forces, a terrified King Subahu started making arrangements for the departure of the bride and the bridegroom. Katyayani Mahamaye Bhavani Bhuvaneshwari Sansara Sagare Magnam Mamuddhar Kripamayi Brahma Vishnu Shivaradhye Prasida Jagadambike Mano Abhilashitam Devi Varam Dehi Namostute. Dear listeners, if you have any feedback or suggestions, you can write to me at valentinatrivedi@myyahoo.com.